Oh man, I had to just make this video. It is Friday night, tomorrow's Saturday night, and Nick Diaz is going to be fighting Anderson Silva. Now, I just want to make a video. I'm pretty fired up right now. Just started thinking about it, and most people are going to watch this after the fight's already happened. Nobody knows what's going to happen in this fight. I was not a fan of this fight taking place when I heard about it a long time ago. It was a long time ago that people were talking about this fight, and I'm not exactly sure when it officially got announced, but I made a video on this fight like over a year ago. There was talks of this fight, and then it didn't happen, and then we found out it was going to happen, and now it is going to happen. And I said in the video I wasn't a fan of it just because, I mean, it was like, what does it show? But now it's like, nobody really cares. We just want to see the fight. We want to see Nick fight. And, you know, obviously he's an underdog and all that, but, you know, can he pull it off? I mean, can he come out in Nick Diaz fashion? Boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? Just can he come out and do that to Anderson Silva? I mean, I've always watched Nick's fights over and over, but you know, even a couple days ago, I was rewatching some fights and. You know, it's like, man, these guys, like, they're trying to punch, and right when they go to punch, boom, they just get hit with a punch that they don't even see because he's coming in from all over the place, and it's pretty amazing, and we just all want to see that. I want to see it. I mean, can you imagine Nick Diaz got Anderson Silva just punch drunk and just box him up? It's just crazy. And just, you know, the crazy submissions he's pulled off, you know, like against Gomi. And, I mean, that was a huge fight. So, you know, so Nick has been in big fights before, and he can pull it off. It's crazy. I know we've heard a few times now about this fight. We did not hear this. When he fought GSP, we didn't hear this type of stuff at all. So there is something to be said for rumors. But they're saying, I've heard from a few different sources now, that Nick Diaz is in amazing shape coming into this fight. Now, Anderson Silva is not known for gassing out. I mean, he's got a gas tank. I mean, he fought, you know, Chael Sonnen when Chael Sonnen was jacked up on testosterone, and just mauling him for 5 rounds. And I mean, we never see Anderson Silva get tired. So, but the thing is, Anderson's getting older, and if Nick come in, if he can get Anderson just gassed out, just to where, you know, he just can't stay with Nick. If they can get to that type of aerobic, you know, cardiovascular point to where he's breathing, and he just can't maintain, where you just have to stop. I mean, you have to slow down. Like you're mountain biking, you're climbing a hill, you get to the top, and you just have to stop pedaling. You have to coast. You cannot go any further, you know. Or if you're racing somebody, you keep up, and it comes a point where the bike that you're racing with, you just let them go. I'm talking mountain biking. You can no longer go any further. If Nick can get him to that point, like he's done with these other guys, and just overwhelm them with punches while they're gassed out, Nick could do this to Anderson Silva. Now, he wasn't able to do it to GSP. He came into that fight rusty, unfortunately. He hadn't been fighting, and I don't know if he was in as good a shape as he definitely wasn't as in good shape as he was prior. He didn't run that fast pace, and GSP is in amazing shape too. So he's got his work cut out for him, but if he's in as good a shape as they say he is, and I mean, Nick Diaz is a big guy too, man. People think of him 170, but coming in this fight, it's Friday. He looks pretty filled out, and we've seen him fight at 180. I mean, I remember Strikeforce. He fought Scott Smith at 180 pounds. So, I mean, he didn't have a problem dealing with those guys, those bigger guys. He looked more out of shape, and he looked, a little bit slower. But what you have to remember is, too, Anderson Silva is known for his speed. But against Nick Diaz, even though Nick Diaz is not known for being super fast, Nick is quite a bit smaller than Anderson. Anderson isn't going to look so fast against a smaller guy. And I know one thing, Anderson Silva, he's never been pressured with punches. So this is it, man. It's going to be a big fight. I just hope, I'm praying. We got a magic bottle here, and I just happen to be here, but we got a magic bottle here, and if Nick can get through the first round, because that's where Anderson really, when Anderson comes out totally rested, totally strong, and he's just like boom, and if Nick can make it through the first round, and just at least Anderson can start to slow down. Because, when you punch in a bag, like a heavy bag, you can hit that thing and bam, you can snap that bag. And then you keep hitting that thing and the next, 10 minutes goes by, you're hitting it. And the punches, they just don't have the impact, They just don't. So if Nick can weather the storm, his chances of winning the fight are really, and if he can get Anderson into fourth round, fifth round of actual fighting, if Nick is really in that good a shape, I think he can pull it off, man. I think he can box Anderson Silva up. We've seen him fall short, against Condit. And then with GSP, but you know what? I'm hoping that Nick has learned a lot from those fights, and I think he needs to just get on him and run a pace, man. Get in there, and hopefully he's got some new tricks, maybe some new boxing combos. Maybe he's got like upper, and hook, and then and back. Maybe he's got some new combos he's gonna work rather than bam, and then maybe he's got some new combos. But I'm really excited for it, man. I hope Nick Diaz can pull it off, and I'm just stoked about it. So I thought I'd talk about it. All right, I'll catch you guys later.